our children, and anything. Strengthening them is giving them respect, right? So, can I tell you a story about when Max was little?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So, when Max was 2, we lived in a 3-story townhouse, and he is my oldest, just in case you didn't know. So, he's my oldest, and his room was messy, and I decided that 2 years old is plenty old enough to clean up your own room, right? And so we went up to his room, and I sat on the floor, and I said, "Clean your room." And did he clean his room?
No.
No. He was 2. He was 2. And it was a big mess. Like, it was overwhelming to me, let alone to a little 2-year-old. So I'm sitting there and I'm just watching, and he's being slow, and I'm like, okay, started giving little pieces of advice. Hey, you should go pick up this. You should go pick up this. And then it got a little more irritated. Max, pick it up. Max, it's over there. Max, come on. Max, right? And it's getting longer and longer because I started with, we are staying here until it is done. Anybody relate? Have you done this before? Oh, tell me I'm not alone. So I ended up having, and I really hate to even admit this, but I had what I can only call an out-of-body experience, where my little 2-year-old is standing there, and I'm towering over him, yelling at him, "Pick it up! Pick up the toy! It's right there! Pick it up!" And my body is yelling like that, and my spirit is standing outside of me going, "Shut up! Stop! You've got to stop!" And I couldn't stop, and it's not something that I'm proud of. And so it has been one of those defining moments of my life of, this isn't okay. And we have to have respect for our kids. And to know that they are their own human being and that we need to be careful with them. Now, I mentioned that part about me towering over him, you know, these little 2-year-olds. I kind of picture it, I've seen it displayed this way. Here's us, and we have our cup around us, right? And usually, where we want to be with our stress level is about right here, right? And sometimes your stress level can get up to here, and we start adding in more things to do, and we have things going on, and we're, oh no, somebody else added something, created a crisis for you. And guess what happens sometimes? Right? Have you felt that? Where you've gotten to this point where you're just like, "Ah!" and you can't stand it any longer, right? Well, here's our kids. And they've got their own little cup and their own amount of stuff. And when we get frustrated, like I did with Max, and I had that out-of-body experience, guess how much is in my cup that then way overwhelms his cup? Way overwhelms it. They can't handle the junk that we're giving them. So I've been taught, and I really like this, you go find a wall or a door or a tree, and you let it out on something else. Because you got to get it out too, you know. I mean, it's going to happen. But we don't let it out on our kids because we need to have respect for our kids. That's the most crucial piece in my head, is that we need to have respect for our kids. So, with that though, it comes kind of back to, why did I end up getting so mad at him in the first place? What was going on? I was getting frustrated because he was wasting my time. I was getting frustrated that he wasn't cleaning my house, that he wasn't getting things done my way. It became all about me and not the teaching and training him. So that's where today's comes back to. Let's say it together. It's not about you, right? So, I don't know, have any of you seen on YouTube this new video that's all about get off the phone, and the guy goes and he's on, it's talking about what can